Şimdi okay. Bu tamam. Şimdi bunu aşağıya indirdim. Şimdi buraya geçiyorum. Şöyle çekiyorum araya. O zaman bunu bağlaştıralım. Bunu slide show yapıyorum.
Okay. Are you ready? Ready?
I'm ready.
Onlara sadece aç.
Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Everyone, Esselamu Aleyküm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعلني وزيرا من اهلي هارون اخي اشكر به ازري ويكتب في امري كي يثبت الكثير ويذكرك كثيرا انك كنت بنا بصيرا وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى اله واصحابه واتباعه وسلم ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وانت خير الراحمين امين يا ارحم الراحمين. Konumuz why Quran emphatically uses this expression La ilaha illallah. Why La ilaha first and then illallah? Quran's mainstream of teaching is based on this. So who likes this pomegranate? Yeah, many people. Right. Let's go, ladies. So, shall we give the prior? Prior to ladies, okay. If I own this pomegranate, if I give you, if I ask you, how much did you ask? $1? Make it simple. So, I give you $1. And then that's it. Did I steal the pomegranate? No. No. Did I really cheat somebody? No. The transaction is so clear. So, is it now halal for me to eat the pomegranate? Very quick answer. We will go fast. Halal? Halal? Well, don't see anything cheating. I pay it. That's it. I pay it. We agree. Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. No. Haram? What? Okay. So that's it. I didn't do anything. So it's halal. But I will say no, it's haram. Why? I paid you $1 because I am beginning speedy. We have started dates, so I am going speedy. So you get as the retailer, you get your share, profit in it. So wholesaler has share in this $1. State has share. Well, in the state, in the United States, definitely impossible to avoid. Death is impossible, tax is impossible. That's in the US. So he has his share in it, and transporters has share in it, and farmers have share. And $1 is paid. Everybody is distributed. But we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. What did I pay for? I paid everyone. Do you think I didn't pay for someone? Well, who? No, I go fast. I paid for everyone, but I didn't pay the real owner of the pomegranate, the creator of it. Oh, para. Got it? What did I miss here? All the causes we see in the world so that the pomegranate will come to me, but the real creator is ignored. How could I get in contact with the real creator? How can I get in contact with the creator? Only saying that, yes, retailer, get away. You are not creating. You got your quarter, all right? Shut up, finish. Wholesaler, shut up. You got your share. You got your share. Get away, get away, get away. You have no share in the act of creation of the pomegranate. You have no share. So you got your 25 cents. That's it, shut up. And farmer, you got your 25 cents, shut up. Da ilahe, da ilahe, da ilahe. You have no share. State has no share. Farmer has no share in the act of creation of the founder. Get it? Without la ilaha, without really sweeping them away, I cannot go to the source of existence of pomegranate. Without la ilaha, it will never occur to me that these are not creators. So that who created the pomegranate? Did you get it? Who created it? Only then, if I realize that farmer didn't create, wholesaler didn't create. I'm repeating Joshua. Only then I say, who created them? Yesterday, we scattered all the ideas, which wasn't really good, but we now understand that at some point I mentioned this, but lots of subjects, very important subjects, mixed up with each other, none of them became clear. I said today I must mention it. So we have to understand that without rejecting the causes in this world which has no power, without acknowledging that the apparent causes, because I have this, but let me use another trick the scientists have used. If there was no farmer, you will never have pomegranate. Is it correct? Correct. If the farmers didn't grow, didn't try to prepare the necessary things in this world, pomegranate would not be created. But it doesn't mean that they took the water created it. It doesn't mean that the soil created it. But that is why today's science uses this argument. If there was no sun, there would be no life. Did you get it? Yeah. This is the order that the creator creates the things within the order. That is why sun must be there. But sun is not the creator of the pomegranate. Yes, order necessitates it because the creator designed the order in this way. For example, I can say the bricks are there, maybe the pictures are read bricks or just paper. Whatever, let's say read. Let's say now if there was no bricks, there would be no building, correct. But what did they really stick into our minds? That is why bricks are created. Do you see the trick? You will throw all the books in the library, take the books into trash can. Dump it. They are killing lives. You got it. Did you get it? Really? What?
I think so.
No, say yes, yeah, yes, or no. I know that is very essential. That is why I keep saying, if you don't realize that in our head, where to be used, you will never think of God. You will say, sun is the source of light. Yeah, Quran must be read in this way. Interesting to me. I am amazed by it. All right, finish. Go. And another one. Yeah, this one and this one. These are the materials of a house. I don't know, you are too young, but I am dealing with the house business. So if you go to Home Depot, you will find all the materials needed to build that house. They are all here. These are the examples of, you see them. Yeah. I got these pictures, the cement and sand and other materials for roof, and everything is there. I put all the materials here. But something is missing. What? The materials cannot make themselves. Accidentally, not only 14 billion years, even if we really weigh 14 trillion years, this materials cannot become this hard. It is even logical. So we have to say, yes, materials are created. Ready, it seems to be, but they have no feel. I put this one here, it's forever. If there is an earthquake, sometimes it may happen, or a flood really goes there, but they cannot give into a reasonable, perfectly arranged building. Because this building needs architecture. So we have to say, one of the material here, let me see, one of the brick. Yeah. Now, building needs an intelligent agent to aim at making the building with them, design it and make the building. Now, each part of the building here, brick, where did you go there? The brick has materials as well. What are they? Soil, right? If I put soil here, can it become a well-prepared brick by itself? Okay. If I get the one molecule of soil, some atoms, put there, you yourself, as a result of accidental happenings, you will become a molecule. I'm going very fast. Can it become? No, go, deeper go. Atom, particles. If I put the particles as materials, as I did for the big example of the building materials of a house, think of these particles. Can they make and become an atom by themselves, or according to the intelligently designed order? An agent must be to make them into a molecule, make them into an atom, into a molecule, into a bridge, and into a building. The same process going on there. So the entirety of the universe is made of materials, but each made of material doesn't mean made by materials. Strict scientific language is not scientific, but I thought material scientists use the language in a tricky way that the people cannot realize. Made of something, made by something. Presented as made by bricks, made by sun, made by atoms, made by particles. They have no intelligence, no free will to decide to choose something this way, not this way. This is better. No, they have no choice. But they say, they don't fit themselves there. That is the order of the designer, the one who designed the order and created everything according to the design. So I don't want to go in details because this subject takes hours of discussion. But just fundamental, I am mentioning. So far, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So because you came, welcome. Not an explanation. A bit later than we were late as well. All right. This subject is okay. So having the material doesn't mean solving the problem, because every part of the material needs also a conscious factor in giving the result of perfect, orderly working effect. Without the agent, if the agent, for example, if I throw something here, I say, if you go to junkyard, car junkyard, if I tell you, none of them works. If I tell you, you know what happened? Billions of years later, out of this junkyard, all of them became perfect Ferrari. Would you believe it? Would you? All of them became perfect, not one. Why? Because, flood came, kicked some of them there, get together, all of them became perfect Ferrari. That is what is presented to us. The interpretation of how the universe works. So Quran said, study the universe, Najat in the Friday prayer mentioned about it. Quran uses the word kayfa, how. Quran doesn't say limaza, why. What we say, science explains how the things work, but Quran explains why. No, how it is work is explained in the Quran. Why you will understand. You will conclude it. A conscious being created this. Why do you think he bothered to create? This is what in human intelligence to speak, to think. So the subject of religion is to explain how the things are coming into existence as a result of the will of the absolute creator of the whole universe. How? That is how it is explained, la ilaha illallah. Yeah.
Like posing the answer to those who like say that there's a probability, but very insignificant, small probability that those things can happen by themselves.
So, but it is a coin, my problem is.
Now, how about the probability? A very insignificant.
Yeah, in mathematics,
Still, we have like some
if you really, not, if you are studying mathematics, aren't you? No, never was studying mathematics, no, I promise. But you know that, okay. Statistics are most based in knowing the details.
Yeah.
It means, what was the word? Probability. Negligible, insignificant details, and make it in such a way that you have to understand. Is there any probability that the accidents, think of the junkyard. As a result of accident, somebody may say that something came next to each other, but perfectly arranged. Look at human body or any living body, any animal body. Perfectly arranged. Everything became preparado. Not one. Everything again became preparado. But this is how animals distinct. Yeah. Some animals. Yeah, this is the order. If there was no sun, there would be no pomegranate. Right? But it doesn't mean the sun is the creator. So yes, if the order, in the order, for example, if you don't eat for 6 months, you will die. That is obvious according to the order of the creator who established the order. That if you don't eat, you will die. If you eat some fish don't have enough food, they will die. Right? So dinosaurs die because the food wasn't enough. Not because they extinguished by themselves. So probability only accepts a hidden understanding of random events. So if I say randomly happening, so randomly, even not one thing can exist perfectly, but in the universe, whatever exists is perfect. All of them perfect. So be very careful. All of them perfect. Every non-working car became with a perfect Mercedes. Got it? No?
So I think the argument is that thing that, when, let's say, Big Bang happened, explosion. So what is the probability to get combination of those particles in a certain color, and every single one of them is going to be perfect? Every single, without exception. What is the probability? It's absolutely zero, right? Because it's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 10, not billion, not billion, without exception. Because probability means that you do it, and some of them is probably, some are not. There is no human experience in which that you throw the dice every time, 1,000 times, always you get it what you want. Doesn't work that way. No one will tell you that. So that's why he's saying that, like, if there was something that perfect someone else, you could use probability and say, yeah, there's a problem that over time I get it. But the time is that, and because this was, I think, the clear for us is that look at everything, you will just change forward. So which means that
is there any crack you have reversed today?
Exactly. So that's when you say that everything is. When you see it's not perfect, it's your ignorance actually, because that imperfection is also for perfect reason. There's no imperfection. So because I know that one guy who's an expert in management, he told the management, they don't have perfect property, but they have perfect property. It won't be used. It cannot be functional. So it's imperfection, you see that it's for perfect reason. So in other words, there is, if you look at it in a big picture, everything is. That's when you
Think about if I put the window here, ready window. Window is perfectly created. Perfectly created. It needs its own existence, but let's assume it is there. Perfectly found this where it is placed here, and hinges are there. Perfectly fitting, color, everything, design, everything. Do you think you are a human being? Is there any probability that it will happen? Even the ready window will go there and fit itself accidentally. Is it probable?
I mean, that's the whole problem with like theory, like series.
But it's like exactly, you know, theory, what they make, okay, this is a negligible detail. The universe has missing no negligible detail. I would ask theorists of physics, is there any negligible detail in the structure of an atom?
I think what you have to say,
But probability, you can adjust probability. Well, whatever you put the formula, and you make it work, and then you come up with 10 to power, minus power 162 probability that the universe. No probability. There is no accidental event or conscious choice. Because this is based on some assumptions of the one who does this probability calculation.
yeah, I think the key part is that's why I'm just installing feedback. And so I actually, I came to the realization. Those hypothetical things as an idea is easy to speculate. But when you actually get your hand dirty and work on some things, so we have the piece of contact, and we have the instruction as well, and we have the mind, and we try to you said that, and we had to make mistakes. So then I said, how did we have no guys to do that? How did we have no eyes to do that? How did we have no money to do that? What is the probability that you're going to end up just only thing you have, like you push the piece around, you don't see that, you don't think about that, you don't go about the structure. Well, that's exactly what they mean by force. So there's energy, it's pushing the particles around. Does it have mind? No. Does it have eyes? No. Does it have a wheel? No. But it's just pushing around. That's what the theory says, right? You get big energy, you get particles. Now, what is the likelihood that you're going to get strong tsunami coming and pushing those pieces from Home Depot and build up perfectly billion of houses around the world, and everyone will become perfect houses? What is the probability? No human being with human experience will believe that. But could you speculate? Of course, you can say once. Because in Turkish we say there is no walls of the tongue because whatever you want to say. The point is that what is the reality? Can you see any show me any single example? Nothing. Why is it possible? It kind of value of time show me anything that's happening. Because I'm not talking about that one building whether it can emerge. It's talking about you're going to get every single building with different structure with all this, let's say, plan and everything now emerge out of the tsunami or hurricane.
If I use this material and put it here, somebody comes and let me calculate the statistics. But we have to see the statistics. I discussed this matter with mathematicians and those people who study statistics. Then what they did, this material, they put their own conditions in order to make the probability calculations. So let's say they are here, so jumping, become a who's jumping? Yeah, they say, okay, there is a bag of numbers. So throw it. They say the first the Big Bang, the people say, atom happened and started exploding. Excuse me. Everybody questions, they have no answer. Where did atom came? Explosion. Where did explosion, action of explosion came from? Because the universe is not made of bricks like the building. Bricks are made of something deliberately. The other material in the body of the bricks, we say molecules, atoms, particles, that even the existence of the particle, they come together. The chemists say the atoms attract each other. Where did you get the law of attraction? Who gave existence to it? None. Chemists cannot answer this. This is in the nature. What even in the nature? Yesterday we discussed it. What even in the nature? We said, we discussed it. There is no nature existing apart from what the universe is all about. So, nature of the house becomes the materials of the nature is for us to become a house. Where is the nature? There is no nature. The material is gone. There is no deliberate choice. There is no design. So we have to be very careful. They use so very deep, very, how do you say, trick language.
Yeah, and then management is very important. So I was thinking, how would you, identify those materialistic ideology in scientific, scientific discourse? So when you look at it, let's say, I think if you do the survey and ask people, say, what do you think? People say, building go up and get really tall. Some buildings small, and some really growing get it. What is that? It's nonsense. When you use a building, can never grow up. But they would say, but the plants that tree grow up and they get taller. The tree grows, and the baby can grow. But what do you mean? Why do you accept that the building can grow? And why would you expect the tree? Why would you accept that the tree can grow? So which means that it means the building, you understand the building will never make itself to grow up, but you think that the plant and tree and human can build themselves and grow up. So even the very language of this is like everyone used to say, oh yeah, the tree really grows very big. But it seems like it reflects the materialist idea in which that you don't even know that you're speaking in their language. Because the expression there is somehow give the impression this happened by example, happened because of the nature of the matter. There's no one is building them to grow up. So that I don't know, like if you could not do that, what are the tricky words in the language that really help us to identify the materialist ideology in
There is many taken for granted concepts. There really what I understood as a result of my readings, many taken for granted language. Like nature, laws of nature, as if an agent is there, as if there is a building and there is a nature, something that arranges the things. I think there was another question somewhere.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, actually, I'm not sure, but it's also an argument that they say, like, what is science? The explanation that I found is any system of knowledge that entails unbiased observations and systematic experimentation. So it was the explanation of the science. So now if we look at the theories, most of what people are saying, they're all theories. And those theories, and they say it happened over billions of years. So if we look at this explanation of science, which says it's based on its unbiased observation and systematic experimentation. So who observed that? So if you look at this explanation of the science, the theories may not even qualify to be something scientific. I hope I made it clear, but that's my point of view. So the next thing is about yesterday we talked about law of nature and nature and stuff. I just wanted to also share my experience growing up. My mom and my mother, if you ask her that why a banana is this way or an apple is this way, she would tell us this is God, like God created the way it is. But now, our generation, that we are educated, we always say it's natural. It's very different because yesterday I remember Mr. also said that maybe there was a what do you call it, like language corruption there. That's why we call it nature. Like my mother generation, they will always say this was godly, this was godly created, that's why this is the way it is. But now we say it's natural. Although like, there is a difference, although we are educated. I just wanted to
Thank you. Shall we go to another matter? Let me see what will come out. No. Okay. This one. The subject is La ilaha. Yeah. La ilaha, how we should experience La ilaha so that we may complete illallah. Right? What is people doing? Putting their face on one. Don't say, I know the Muslim culture says because they are praying, and during the prayer, you have to put your head and forehead on the ground. That is fast. If you don't do that, your prayer is not accepted. That is what religion requires. And we say, mostly, all Muslims say actually, some of them say 3 times, some of them say 7 times, some of them say 1 time, depending on the tradition of the society. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. What does it mean? You are perfect, oh my Creator, oh my Lord, and you are supreme. Beyond everything. I cannot liken you everything. This is Sunnah. If you pray and put your forehead on the ground and say nothing, is your prayer accepted? Don't say Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Omit the Sunnah.
if like your intention is to like put your
Yeah. If you don't try the Sunnah, your prayer is still accepted.
Yeah.
Why? Why is it accepted and not what is the logic of it? Because you are putting, while you are putting your head down, you are saying, me and all other creatures like me have nothing no value of themselves just because you, the supreme being, gave us existence. This is the expression. So while you are praying, we are praying all together. We have to have this consciousness. I am going to pray, prostrate, not because only it is part, but the significance of it. I am claiming that in humans, because human beings are the caves of the universe. Yeah, representing the glorification that the universe makes. Universe makes, glorification declares. Human beings are the conscious representation of the universe in Arabic, tasbihat. Do you understand tasbih? Making tasbih, subhanallah. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la is another form of tasbihat, right? Making tasbih, or the glorifying, say, my creator is the absolute one, infinite one. Bird is saying the same thing, trees saying the same thing. This brother's existence is saying the same thing. Maybe your tongue is the same thing. Yeah? Do you say? Yeah. So, welcome, by the way. Yeah. Said every single being declares its existence. I am not
my creator. My creator is only the one who created the whole universe. Every brick said, I am not the creator of the house, but my creator who put me here is or can be only the one who built the whole building, designed the whole building. Does it make sense? So why going on frustrating on the floor, declaring that not only me, everything is like me, we are not the creator. We are not the creators, all of us. Like that. Did you get it? Did anything? So even while we are praying, we are saying that. But the automatic conclusion, therefore enough. Therefore enough. We should, we don't say there is no God, but God is a very simplistic way of translating it, but there is no better way of translating it to English. So we have to say there is no source of existence in this universe, all of them. There is no, therefore, who created the universe? The one who created the universe is the only absolute being. Why? Absolute cannot be two. If it is absolute, absolute. Because absolute cannot be counted. So even don't say only one absolute. No, there is only an absolute created is enough. Yeah? One absolute is just repetition of the definition of absolute. Infinite, it means infinite can be to infinite. Infinite plus infinite equals to infinite. Now, oneness of God or something means infiniteness, if you like, absoluteness of the Creator. So while we are praying, in our action, Subhana Rabbi Azim, going down of the mat, how do you say, grandeur or something, whatever they say, Adamet, or the wonder of God. We are just going down before it, acknowledging its supremacy. Right? Right? Meaningful. So it is another point, La ilaha. Now let's go the Quranic structure of teaching us how we should develop our understanding of absoluteness of the Creator. Here it is. Okay, let's work on this. Who means he, right? He. It is a pronoun, isn't it? Pronoun means he. Who is he? If I say he's an engineer, who is he? But if I say, is there an engineer studying engineering? Yeah, I will take the example. And your name is? Malu. Malu. Okay. My pronunciation horrible. So Malu came into the room. He is an engineer. Makes sense. But if I say she's an engineer, the first question you ask me, who is she? Correct? But God starts with this. Who? He. Allah. The Allah that the Quran mentions about. He is Allah. For example, he is, let's say, Ma'nur, correct? the pronunciation, Mahmud. Let's see, whatever. So, Mahmud. She is Mahmud. She is an engineer. Okay. Works sense, makes sense. Now, this is only a name. She is Mahmud. You say she is Mahmud. Yeah. So what? Afterwards, I have to describe why I introduced Mahmud to the group. Or, if you don't mind, do you mind mentioning your name as an example? I can say Ayşe in general. Everybody is called Ayşe. Or Meryem. Who's this now? So, who Allahu? And then, because there is a question there. She is Mahmud. And let's explain. She is, I'm going to explain to you who am I talking about when I say God. Who I am talking about. I will explain it to you. Patient. Explanation is even more strange. La ilaha. No? There is no God. Yes, construction. So we have to make it this. La ilaha. There is no deity that is translated here, other than illa, he comes in to the beginning. It means La ilaha is the main structure. Allah is in between. You have to say La ilaha. You have to say then Allah and then say it again La ilaha. What I'm talking about, God, don't misunderstand. There is no deed. So the description of God is so subtle here in the Quran. God is described mainly with La ilaha. It means there is no deed other than Him. That is what I mean by God. That is why it doesn't say that the Quran. Let's say this is the bag, all right? Of my famous bag, I love it. So there is no okay. There is no bag other than this bag in this room. That is how I described my bag. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't say anything about it. So it will explain later on. But first of all, when we say God, we have to make sure that God is described only the one, apart from Him, there is no deed. So His deed is unique in and of itself. That is why God cannot be described with any part of this universe. He is like the bag, He is like the clouds, He is like the sun. No. We describe that this is a subtle subject that I'm trying to make as possible. I'm describing you, but I am describing you like this. You are the one, nobody else like you, that is what you are. If it is not said today, I try to regulate that in here with this understanding is so how to say ignored, neglected, not because deliberately, but it is difficult to have this understanding. When you say Allah, what you are saying, this universe, none of them is Allah. When you say creator, who is the creator? Nothing in this universe like him. None of them is really the creator, very simple. None of this universe, none of the parts of this universe has the quality to give existence to anything at all. Give existence to anything at all, and also to give existence to the qualities of anything at all. Not only the thing, for a table, for example, the color of the table, design of the table, practicality of the table. Being here is very important. And being here also needs an agent. This agent never existed in the, or this quality never existed in any part of this world. So God is described in indicating form in the Quran. I come to you. I've seen you. God is described in the Quran indicating form. So when you say Allah, what you are going to imagine. Can you imagine a part of this world? For example, tree. For example, galaxies. Can you imagine galaxies? Yes, I do. Yeah. God cannot be imagined. Why? If anything can be imagined, cannot be God. The creator. Because the creator is not part of this universe. We can imagine only this part of the universe. When you start imagining God, what comes to your mind? Oh, nothing really. You say something and it may be like clouds, it may be like something. Yeah, but something, because our mind, our qualities can work only within the universe, but our intelligence, our spirit says, if this universe, nothing in this universe can be the creator, so the one who gave existence to the entirety of the universe, and within each part of the entirety of the universe, perfect, all grace, which is called to the number of the things and the murakkabat, which means, Islamic tradition says, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin. Everyone understands this, including, yeah? Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. All right? Everyone understands the unit translation? No? The other day, to the number of Derratil Kainat, particles of the universe. It means each particle became clear to me that they cannot be the creator, La ilaha, with the revelation transferred to me through Muhammad, I went listening. Otherwise, I would be worshiping these stupid things. Imagine nature within the universe. If someone says nature is not within the universe, what is it okay? His name, Lucy said this, naming falsely God with nature. Because when you say La ilaha, nature is not here in the universe, but secularist mind never says nature is not in the universe. Nature is inside everything. That is why there is only one God who created the whole universe, or every single being is absolutely the creator. With the Quran's presentation of the foundation of belief is so amazing. There are only two alternatives. Either there is one creator who created the universe, an absolute being, or every being must be an absolute being and God. That is why naturalists believe every single being is acting as creators themselves. That is why this kind of theories are developed. Atom explodes, which kind of quality it has that it started exploring the activity, for example, the very draw. There must be a cause. The one thing is an action. It needs a cause to be created. Who is exploring the art? Who is? Did you get this point? The qualities of the things they said. They said this probability is example, throwing the coin, I don't know the coin. It doesn't matter. Throwing, okay, give a quickly. Okay. Okay. They say if you throw this with the hand or taker, they probably throw it. One of the mathematics professor told me this. I said, okay, you are throwing it. Who is in your theory? Who is throwing this? Huh? Huh? Who is throwing it? And it is floating. There was nothing this way order. Who is doing it? So, I forgot. So, we have to understand if something is active, for example, this happens, and this tells you that all the quantities also must be measured. So when you make sadaqah, be careful, very careful. Every single being you worship on say Allah. Worship nothing here. Nothing here. Why? Am I stupid to worship today? Am I stupid to worship state? State is creating something if I don't pay tax. We try to pay a lot. So be careful when you start taking your paying bonds, you will say almost 25 of them God tax. So what I mention, everyone who needs my tax. So if people don't pay tax, there is no state. So that is something. So I'm not worshiping them, but I have an honorable condition, worshiping all the one who created the universe. Nothing that I don't aim to worship, none of the parts of the universe. I only I don't worship my boss, I don't worship my degree, I don't worship my money, income, or whatever finance. Only we of some, I don't worship for them. But we have to do. We are in this world. I don't worship them. I worship only the Creator. We have to say, La ilaha illallah, and then immediately Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, the Adil when you see, what does it mean? Particles there are. I don't worry about. What worry about? This worry about. We don't worry about. Worry about. It's stage. Every single stage needs here I can engage my heart at the beginning. That's why when you realize, Alhamdulillah, believe in God, worshiping in God is so free, but there's an you must be better word. Free when you need.
Everything
Relieving.
liberating.
That's the word looking for. So liberating. The unity of existence, the unity of our life, the unity of our future. I'm going to die. When I die, as if I'm going to be into the annihilation,
So I don't feel that because only the separation of spirit from my body, that's source of God. Yeah, separation. Yeah, for example, if you take the knowledge, the how is it? Every sign in the book represents a knowledge, yeah, reflection of knowledge. If you take, well, let's say, ink from the page, yeah, knowledge comes. What happens? Paper in the green. It's not book anymore. Under simple example, throw it into knowledge. The orthodox knowledge is in the mind. So, human spirit is separation. So, human death is separation of the spirit from the body. Body is in the grave, but I am a human being. My body doesn't make me a human being. My body comes from body has the same quality. Yeah, almost. Now, I have 4 legs, I have 2 legs, doesn't matter, I have legs. Okay, but what makes me different from the cow? Human spirit feelings. All human, right? These human qualities make us human beings. Otherwise, we would be another kind of an animal being, right? So this human side, when I die, my human side is not matter, it doesn't die. It doesn't change. My body continues to change, but my spirit never changes. Your feelings or feelings, daily existence never change. Yeah, but we use this way or another way. There is something about still we are human beings. When I laugh, happy, I am a human being. When I cry and angry, still I am a human being. Yeah, these are my qualities, human qualities. So, because of the message that we received through the prophet, I keep myself away from all fears. So we are seeing and giving the security in our existence. How, if somebody has psychological problems, right, and this person has a consultation with them, this counselors or this kind of people who are psychologists, psychotherapists, and they wonder the problems. You pay money for each visit, that's why they keep extending this. Complex stuff. So at the end, you have to you pay, let's say, altogether $5,000 for it, but you are giving from your psychological anxieties, feeling non secure, insecure. We say I paid $5,000, but I am really, but these people don't say so great, good, it's good, but if you take 5,000, but it's worth it. We pay nothing to stop that. And we are in if we haven't wrong, if we have too much time, we didn't get to this. We didn't the experience. Any time we at the end we say one or we sit down. Well, thanks. Two personalities. He can, if the thing Second place, and I think any time second. They are all pointless. Receiving the same person. That's what the whole mass. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. So we. So. Don't stay. Hey, when you realize what you get in situation, my God, it's so merciful. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. I did not, on every occasion, get used to surround in appreciation of this. Not because it is similar to say, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad, when the name is mentioned. It is similar. So, relaxation and appreciation. It's better still to keep saying it so that one day we realize how important it is. The message in this phrase, salawat, in the belief stories is so great, so great. But see, it becomes so sweet and you love salawat. No, some people really love salawat. You wanted to say something about engineering.
Yeah, so basically what we say going to Allah, the Prophet of Allah, the deed and that way. And then we use your. Yeah, so if you follow your example in the way I come to this building, or you love the building and say, who is the builder? And you're saying the builder is none of this in the building.
She's not.
Yeah, but that still doesn't give answer to my question.
Yeah.
Because my question, who is the builder?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that none of this piece of the building is the builder.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, I got it, but who is this? Can I still ask them no?
Okay. Let's not grant each other. The builder of this building, the architect, so the word should be taken. The architect of this building is the one, none of these pieces of the building is architect. So is the one, this what I am doing, I think not of the nature of the building. That is what how we describe this is for negation in American. So
the answer is to say that the architect is the one that who is qualitatively different than the building and everything in the building.
So this is none of this things has this quality can be declared.
But what are the quality of the architect?
So illallah means only the one, whoever he is, the one who created who designed this with the architect. But so these are not architects. That is what I can experience that. This is not an architect, this is not an architect, but I cannot experience the architect. I cannot experience the architect by touching any of them. Because in reality also I cannot experience the architect. For example, we are talking about the architect of this building. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Are you sure there's an architect? Are you sure there's a No, they can't read, there's some combinations. Yeah, then let's say this baby, very confident, to realize architect, although we know what this thing is. You don't know it's a man only him, the women. No. Yeah. Oh, no. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm very tired. No. This is the way to describe that. There's what the statute said. Unless you realize that none of this building, carefully, the one who asked the question.
unless you realize that none of this building can be the architect, you cannot really understand and believe and be convinced, about the existence of the architect. That is the Quranic emphasis. The Quran speaks to us, to human beings, within the capacity of our understanding. So I can only understand with the experience of Israel. So I am advised to understand, to realize that unless I can conclude within my experiential world that I can experience, I can see, I can experience. Can the atom be the source of existence? I can experience it. Can this material be the designer of the table? An experience. Or can I say, this part is better part, or other parts cannot be the designer of this table? Then I conclude there must be a designer of the table. That's the big. There must be. Yesterday, I mentioned there is not, there must be. Yeah, this is the place, must be is the extension part of this word in the methods. This case, there must be angels existing. There must be something that God revealed to me in the form of speech. There must be an external life. Next word. There must be what will be some prophets. I say, I believe in Muhammad. What? There must be a prophet. You know, there is a prophet. How do you know? I don't know. But Quran says there's God. Yeah. Why? I am God and I exist. Why? This is very important lesson from the job reading the Quran. Quran believes the gifts. I think about it and respond back. How? Respond back through my experience in this world, using my human mind. Respond back. So we read the Quran to confirm that it must be God's speech or clear language. Reading the Quran, we are expected to confirm that this must be the speech of my being. One, here it is, the laptop and handbook of the laptop. So I see, studying the handbook and practicing it in life. I conclude this handbook must be written by the engineer of the laptop. After what? Not after reading the handbook. Practicing it on the laptop that I am using. So we have to read the Quran and practice it in the laptop of the universe and conclude this handbook must be written by the engineer of the laptop. Must be. Have you seen it? No. They say we don't see any nature. By definition, it's not God. So if I see, I can let me make it a funny thing. I am the designer of this laptop. What would you say? You have no evidence. I am not. I am. How can I say? I am the, yes, I am the best painter. Yeah, I don't know. I am the best singer. Really, the most famous singer, no, the most practical singer. How do I, what do you say to me? Well, then you ask me, you think it was wrong? How do you say? Well, I don't want to give you this word. So, I hate it. And then what you do? Quality of being a singer somewhere here, no, in my action, in my, that's why I don't see God, but I see that. To examine the action, I understand you have to let's say the very good. Only examine the university said this universe must have an absolute creation. You see, the action must be examined. You got the point? Action must be examined in order to confirm what I said. Very important. Oh, you must be very sensitive, so you are making me speak. So, there is no deity, he is God. I'm going to explain to you who God is. There is no need other than him. Unless you say La ilaha, you cannot compare other than him. So therefore him. So that Quran wise describes God like this. Okay, let's go here. He is the one who knows. Look, it is he who knows what is hidden as well as what is in the open. Now, what do we say? Oh, really? Look at this universe, look at this universe. The one, look, I'm saying the one who he, the one who created the universe, wants to know what I externally know, what I internally perceive. Everything he must know, my hidden feelings, he must know. I said, it is he who knows what is hidden as well as what is in the open. Yeah, sentence must be said. I don't know who knows the reality of the universe. Because it must be the one who knows the reality of the universe. You see, confirmation, I believe in the Quran. Now, this is belief in the Quran, belief in the books. Belief in the books is not only today. We have to have evidence and come to the conclusion that this sentence surely can be said only the one who created the universe. Right. Is there any philosopher who doesn't really benefit from the revelation of the prophet teachings? Revelation says the creator of the universe must be the one who knows what is hidden, what is obvious inside the matter that we are trying to understand. Can any philosopher say this? Only the one who created the universe can say this. So you say, oh, really, this sentence must be said by the creator of the universe. This is what we believe in the books. So really, we should, you intelligent people, but you ordinary people don't expect that. Yeah. Don't expect that.
But you people are responsible to go through this stage. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Because anyone who doesn't know what is hidden and what is open and obvious, it means, shahada. This I don't believe if I go study why the word shahada is used, it means one eye. So, but it's clear, but we are just covering the main message. So this what is known and what is hidden in the universe must be the one who created the universe. None of the philosophers can say this, because philosophy is just alternative to revelation. So although they use their mind, but their mind only because they restrict themselves that I am going to find the creator, the source of existence within the universe. I was studying positivist materialism. We are materialist. We have the same undergrad education together with that. We don't know. Today we discovered that. So we didn't know that we studied from the so that I was very much into after studying for many years. I had two channels in my education, religious study, and positivity study. So as I was reading this positivism, materialist positivism, so a name came out. This book, 70 pages of this book, is covered in a library somewhere, and it is the source of this. Now you are educated with. This is the founding father of man. Now, when 2/3 of it, and the question came there in his argument. The things are the best arranged. Everything is purposeful. So, what is the agent behind it? And this begins on saying, this is the theological question. Theological question. So, we philosophers don't deal with theological questions, so ignore. But I think, I can swear by that, I feel good. That's it. You can answer this question. If you don't answer this question, the rest of the, this jungle you are telling me, it becomes meaningless. Because what is the meaning in the existence of this universe? Say, I am perfect, I have conscious being, and you are made by this conscious being, created by this conscious being, it is your own. If I don't get from this conclusion, but I can do knowing how this tree became, how this is beautiful by itself, explain, but why is it beautiful? Try to explain how come it happened to be beautiful that I happen to be a person who loves beauty? How come it happened? There is no answer. Two individuals independent from each other, and it is beautiful. I say, and I love beauty. I never been to cornell or Ithaca in my whole life, but I love it. We went together and enjoyed the beauty of the creation, Alhamdulillah, Muhammad. So we enjoyed it. But we wish because we are from the same source. Who invented this building? The one that's what it is my sense of life for it. The connection I never met with how could have been before the church? These people really influence make it not to go into the already call. So I didn't read this book. I didn't raise my. Would you like to?
Yeah, I think you read the expression, you said that this I relate with Shahada or who are you said this expression is basically, can only be the word of, someone who really creates a whole universe. But this is when you look at it, can you, when you reflect on the universe through your mind and conclude and say, makes a statement, why can't you make it? What do you make it to say, no, this must be the word of the one who created the universe?
Today is the subject of that. We are studying that today only. If anything, who doesn't know everything, clearly see it, and when you study inside, everything, not only knowing the building, but should know the bricks, should know the classes, should know everything, and then go down, read it. Fundamentally, we studied the frame of reasoning, building materials. Every material also needs a conscious designer, creator. Every part is. If someone doesn't really know it, cannot be the Quran's whom he, because he is not of the nature of this universe, not of the nature of this universe, the source of existence of this universe. So negating it you can use. If someone didn't know this, cannot be the creator. I'm asking that. Can the brick, can the atom, can the particle know everything in the universe? What even open obvious also after studying, you discover all of them at the same time. If anything doesn't have this quality, cannot be the source of existence of the universe. So only this description says he and talks about absolute being. That's why we jump to philosophers cannot talk about he.
Yeah, but again, I think that this point is clear. So in the sense that this iron referring that everything is connected to everything else now and in the past, in the future.
Yeah.
So for that reason, the one who made the whole universe in such interconnected manner must know everything now, everything in the future, everything in the past, in order to be the source of this orderly existence. The orderly existence that comes from the past, the present, and the future.
Not only the universe is perfect, inside the atom is perfect, everything.
Yeah, but that's the idea is very good description of who is the creator. But if I got it right, you said that this expression can only be from God.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Can a human conclude and say, as a human, very intelligent human being, I really reflect on everything and conclude that the God must have such quality? Based on my observation and understanding of the universe, can I say as a human conclude that?
That's why I'm saying, have you heard any philosopher? If you didn't use your previous knowledge obtained through revelation, these are philosophers. But great thing could go, those people who have not paid attention, turn their back to the revelation. Have you heard any philosopher saying this sentence? Why?
They can't. They don't have legitimacy.
Their condition of thinking with the universe experiment, trying to find out the aspect of this building, within the building. Maybe it's must, maybe it's stable. They are people that they cannot talk, as you said, if they cannot talk about to solve the mechanisms of the universe.
Well, again, it's not legitimacy, it's not.
Their restriction and
It's not like they're biased.
are
Biased in the way that they're basically thinking within the constraint of this existence and looking for the source of existence within the existence. As long as this is their, premises, they can never conclude. That's the thing, because they are accessing the starting point of thinking that there's nothing beyond that, unless looking inside the existence, see what will be the source of existence.
It also approaches in two different directions. Like one is where God himself describes who he is. On the other side, it's like you said, you're an honorable person. You have to come to the conclusion how you see the world, right? So if God had to exist, the nature of him would be an outlier. He must be incomprehensible. He must defy the nature that is around us. Or if there is God and he did create the world as we see it, then the limitations, the machinations, the rules, the laws that govern this world, he must be beyond them. He has, or he's not a God. He's a product or a part of that nature as such as ourselves, and once again has no legitimacy to be worshipped. God himself declares it. Said there is no God except me.
after hearing from it, thank you very much for clarification, right? After hearing the concept of the creator, concept of God, from the relation, you can say what you said. Now, after hearing it, if you close your door completely to the concept of God, the creator, you are limited within the universe, you are limited within the spirit, and you need to search for the source of existence of the building within the building, and you cannot say it's yeah. Only the one who transfers the information from God can say this. Only those people who learn from the creator can say this. Because they opened up their mind. Have you ever seen any science book nowadays? Because science study in the university. They have to, you have to. But interpretation, I'm going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop. Just a minute. Have you read any book, science book, includes interpretation, which by definition, secularized interpretation. That is interpretation. Saying this word, this kind of statement, have you read any? Go and search all the books in the library, apart from religious books, talking about Christianity, Judaism, this kind of stuff. Otherwise, all chemistry books, the bio books, physics, mathematics, even, or saying anything like this. No, talking about God to create. Possibly, if a physicist, biologist, chemist writes an article and says very interesting things are happening in the universe, in my field, as a result of the my search, suggests that there must be an agent. No God, no. You this world. I swear by God, this article cannot be published.
Without mistaking to publish such articles.
So
That is doing his PhD in physics, is what made him publish such article.
It's something like this, and try to publish.
I can't.
See,
I would be laughed out.
definitely.
Right.
Even you are a professor, you will be fired. You see this materialistic terrorism. Our home, we have to be very careful.
But by this, we have to be fair to not just blame them. You will not find any science book in any Islamic schools as well, actually specifically will bring God into the science. So because even in those Islamic schools, they were Islamic schools, and they never had God in their science subjects.
Separate.
Separate science, the science, God in Islamic studies, but not in science. And
Exactly, this is chemistry. So chemistry studied in technical way, religion is studied in the practical way. That is our wisdom reality. Be careful, Afghani people, be careful. Religion is studied in the practical way. Secular books are studied in secular books, and we don't really benefit from it because we think that all science books are written by atheist people. No, it is wrong. If anybody published a law to publish one article, science, in published in the journals, yeah, science journals, one article, then we will see that somebody is really believing after studying years after studying physics and we will get most of the life. So you cannot say in this book. Okay?
Well, I try. I keep trying to show it.
You're able to say
Yeah, it's very anti-religion. You wouldn't be taken seriously.
So that's why we don't hear any believer's voice in science subjects. Who is the terrorist? There's a real subject. The real terrorists are scientists, whoever they are, never allowing anyone to publish any book, not only mentioning God, but inferring that there must be something beyond the universe. You are out of it. These terrorists really study science, this group of science. Somebody in Oxford did something I don't want to, we don't have time, but I don't create to them. If break or stuff. Anyway, he is rejected, his paper is rejected, and he started a court action against his paper. Why did you do it? In fact, it is the famous something X TED programs, TEDx or TED something. So in public here, he prepared a video with a 12 or 15 minutes video. And because this certain, not all TED, what is called TED what? TEDx.
The 10 talks, right?
Yeah, this one. They can be used. They can be used in state schools, but others not. So you cannot use it as a in your syllabus, for example, say the curriculum. You say that we are going to show this video. They can do it unless it is authorized text. Accidentally, it went into, and later on they realized that it is inferring God. It's a creationist science.
inferring God, not mentioning God, he watch out what's going on in this world. They say, where is God? Where did you find it? Where did the find the terrorists? You are a believer. So the terrorist is saying innocent liberal thinking, free thinking man. You are good to this, you are good to this, because they are terrorists. Now, then started a court action. It is in the media. Indeed, as a video, search for Oxford University. So the court was going on. He said, his lawyer asked, who are the people who decide that this must be taken away from X series? They said we cannot disclose it. Look at in the law, in the court in UK, we cannot disclose it because these people don't have the security for their mind. Look at the excuse. We don't know who they are. There is a team, we don't know who they are. The reason is they don't feel secure for their mind. They may be attacked. They know that they are terrorists. If the people realize that these are the terrorists, stop the business, they will go and kill them. You are the one putting a mask on your face, and they use the word terrorist. In fact, I am a terrorist. You see? So this is an excuse. We don't know who these terrorist people are. We need to watch out this kind of education we are getting.
If I mean, what do you think drives this, like you said, if these questions we ask, then these questions we say, this is not our domain, leave this aside, right? We're interested in the world, we're not interested in beyond that. What do you think drives this? Because I like to think that 99.99% of people are just ignorant, right? They're not, like most people are just ignorant, they're not malicious people. They're just caught up in the whole, science over there, religions over there. I just want to live my whole life as good as I can. What do you think drives this division and this reluctance to incorporate religion?
You get successful because it is not accepted. We really want to be officially accepted because everywhere the world is good. Well, even though
how can they easily? Because I think most of us can read. It's not an easy thing, Like you said, even that person in the book, he himself said that he asked that question. Human nature has always been to find answers to questions. It's what makes us insane, the curiosity. But when it comes to this question, what allows them to say, I'm going to look the other way? In this one case.
I am man. I don't know where I'm going to go, but soon you are there. I will tell you something. Be ready and establish your own standards. And you will find lots of things. Many people, scientists, thirsty to take the initiative. Start the journey. They put that there. You must get what you make it. I discovered this. I am publishing this in my own journal. Invite the other believers to publish my authority, real authority journal is this. Still, right?
will make you find out and explain it with the people and to relative stuff. No one there for insecurity that I may be fired from my job. Okay, I will be fired with my job. But I will carry on my research and I will be fired. And my discoveries will be published in my journal. Definitely everyone will need to be reference with the people I am the person to discover this one. This insecurity, because the fear of losing the job, if the father is the father communicated by that. Yeah. If they show now, if they didn't do this understand and be the pilot and publish it in your own initiative job. In your physics. That's the only solution I have. But there is no initiative in this way. Here we go. What time is it, please?
Time is over, but I think we had, yes, we can start, sir. Yes, yes.
So, what time is it?
Yeah, it's, yeah, 7. We are over by 7 minutes.
Oh, now, I have many. I concluded. So we will have this next. So look, how many verses there are in the Quran emphasizing the importance of La ilaha illallah. Right? Okay. Oh. Head who? So who? You know who? This is excellent. This is very exciting. This one, why is it not gone? No, this one. This one, hey, do it, but be careful. Wait, what is that? Lem yelik ve lem yulad. So ridiculous. He begets not, he made there, he begotten. It's so, what did I begetting? Divine quality, rebirth, yeah? The divine quality, be careful, this very good. Do it, but your ear, your mind, but ear, yeah? Giving the divine quality to your child. It is your work, your creation. So he has not received his God quality from anyone else. Absolutely, his description of best description of the absolute indifferent unlimited whatever. And he has not given to any creation absolute quality. Did you get it? I don't believe it to this thing. So, don't for me. So, okay. All right. Inshallah, we will stop here. Okay. Okay.